we have winners final. We have Jaewoo and Pit. Jaewoo, someone we haven't seen on stream yet, but he's fought his way all the way to winners final. He's been hiding from us this whole time.
Right.
I guess I'm not sure. I think he may have played Bananas.
Yes, I saw that match over there.
Yeah, because I think Jaewoo was super excited that he had beaten Bananas. I know Jaewoo's had his share of wobbling before, so he's definitely not a fan.
Jaewoo's, he plays Marth. And
yeah, Jaewoo has a good Marth. And Pit has obviously a very solid Peach. So, Final Destination as their neutral.
I think this matchup is pretty frustrating for either side because on, one end, like for Marth, he struggles at killing, and then Peach struggles kind of in the neutral. Getting in on Marth is very hard.
Yeah, for sure. One thing that is like a saving grace for Peach, obviously, is the turnips. Makes it much harder for Marth to approach. But at the same time, you have to have the space to create the turnips. And if you have a turnip, you have limited options on what you can use to attack. So,
I actually like the use of turnips. Pit is showing us here.
Oh, and their smart stuff by Jaewoo actually crouch cancels one hit of the down air, so he gets sent the other way. Oh. And so he has more space to recover. Pit takes the first stock with a strong forward air. And like you said, Marth sort of having a problem killing.
Right. I mean, Peach is already at 139, and he might not land the kill in the next 4 or 5 hits.
Yeah. Not very many, not nearly as many like guaranteed kill options out of grabs and stuff like that than against Spaceys, for example.
Nice.
Up tilt will kill. Up tilt is a pretty strong move, and Peach is super light, so it's much easier to kill her off the top. So, and good weight by Jaewoo, just tomahawks and sees that Pit air dodged, so he just grabs him and throws him back off stage. Good stuff by Jaewoo, actually. Being kind of patient and just taking advantage of the stage position he has.
Right. I mean, that's the one thing that Marth does have in this matchup is when you have Peach on the edges, it's really hard for her to just, get back into the center.
Yeah, yeah. I think Marth in general in this matchup has a really easy time in neutral. I think it's a lot easier to win neutral as Marth, but it's just the struggle is getting that kill, and also sometimes getting back to stage is hard against Peach. If you do it correctly, you can kind of like fade in and then back with her down air, and it's pretty much impossible for Marth to deal with that.
Right.
So, and of course, Marth has a fairly predictable recovery. So, and Peach is like one of the best characters at edge guarding. So, and Pit actually doesn't go off stage to edge guard Jaewoo. He's happy to. Pit is happy to
this
just.
Might be it.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. Was that a smash DI?
Yeah, it looks like it. But Pit looks like he's happy to just pull turnips and throw him at Jaewoo instead of trying to catch him with like a down air or something.
Oh, wow.
And Jaewoo just dashes into that down smash.
Gets him with the blender.
Yeah. And gets thrown off stage. And Pit with the patient like double jump underneath the stage just waits for Jaewoo to do a like suboptimal option so he has time to get back. Because again, like you said, Peach has a really hard time getting back on stage. So Pit just lets Jaewoo give him the stage again. And Jaewoo tries to kill with the up throw.
When does up throw kill?
I think it kills like at like 300. It's like actually it might be less with Peach, but definitely not the strongest kill throw.
And, I think he's gonna make it back.
But Peach loves trades. Peach is like the queen of trades, so
she's so heavy, so she just kind of wins most exchanges with like a down smash.
Yeah, and she has much better recovery. And Pit is ahead, so again, like the trades are good. Right. So Pit can even just go for trades constantly right now. But because Marth is such a good disjoint, it's hard to get good trades. Hit with the panic down smash, breaks through the shield at the very end, and that's it. So I think Pit could, if he learned how to edge guard Marth, I think he could definitely do a much better job of edge guarding. But
tough position for Pit.
yeah,
Still not dead.
good DI.
Oh, that kills.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that killed. Up air, not the strongest hit, but I guess Jwoo was at 150%, so
Right. Near the
that
top
totally
two.
makes sense. Pit going for these brave turnip pulls.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's it.
Not quite close enough for Bomber Stomp.
I like the call out with the NDI. And
yeah.
just gives him, you just have to, kill Peach pretty early.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need in this matchup.
I think one thing Jwoo might want to do a little bit better is being closer to Peach. Jwoo is giving Pit a little bit too much space, so I think Pit is getting to pull turnips a lot more than he should. Oh. Maybe they went to the wrong stage. But yeah, I think it's really important that I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who said this, but in the Peach versus Marth matchup, Peach is doing everything she can to pull turnips, and Marth is doing everything he can to prevent her from doing it.
Right.
And Jwoo is giving Pit a little bit too much room, and Pit is able to pull turnips, and that is letting Pit control the game through that spacing. So.
I think turnip grab is pretty underutilized by most people, and it just kind of turns the tables on Peach. But
Oh god, Jwoo, no.
oh wow, he makes it back.
I like that Pit is going for those down air edge guards a little bit more, being braver. Oh god. And
Can
Pit,
Marth, get around that with his sweet spot?
yeah, I think so. Actually, he might not be able to because the disjoint on her down air.
Oh, okay.
But again, it's pretty hard to do. You have to like fade back and then go back forward because you have to avoid the tip of a sword. Yeah. We saw there Pit trying to Pit trying to space with his back air, but he was a little bit too high, and so Jwoo just got to F tilt, and that was a lot of hurt for Pit.
Oh, nice forward smash. Seems like Pit's getting a lot of opportunities to recover too, and he's just, taking those as far as he can.
Ooh. Really smart stuff by Jwoo. Avoids the turnip. Pit did a really good job of throwing out a turnip that would almost definitely catch Jwoo if he tried to recover onto stage.
Yes.
No. Jwoo won game one. With the down air, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so there's a tipper from Jwoo. That'll solve your Marthritis problems. You just get a tipper forward smash. And again, Pit doing such a good job of just dominating the game through his turnips.
He's getting back with a lot of these air dodges. Even though it might be punishable, it's kind of hard to tell when they're going to air dodge. And
Good tech by
wow,
Jwoo.
great
but
edge
that's
guard.
it. So again, Pit just covers like that vertical zone next to the ledge with the turnip, and then just kind of floats nearby so that if Jwoo gets hit with it, he can punish with the down air,
These
as we're seeing here.
are just
But good smash DI by Jwoo. This is like the easier way to edge guard Marth.
oh,
You just cover that space with the turnip, and it's much easier to predict how he's gonna move now because he has to either get hit with that turnip or play around it. And Jay-Woo being patient, staying underneath Peach, but actually misses the follow-up onto the top platform.
And again, Peach being the wall that she is, just kind of pushing Marth out, and he's having a real hard time getting through the wall.
Yeah, but again, Pit is just getting so many turnips, and once the turnip is there, it's so hard for Marth to contest. Marth just doesn't have a good way to deal with turnips. I mean, you can grab it, but then now you have to deal with having a turnip in your hands.
Okay.
So, and I'm pretty sure Marth doesn't have the best throw.
Oh, with items?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
So, like, once you catch the turnip, then that's kind of an issue because now you have to deal with having a turnip in your hand.
That's why Mewtwo King tends to just throw it down.
Yeah. So, I think Jay-Woo needs to be a little bit closer to Pit so Pit can't pull these turnips for free. That's something that, for example, Miho loves to pull turnips, and a lot of players will not, he will not respect players to punish him when he pulls turnips, and so he just gets to pull turnips for free, and that lets him win neutral against a lot of characters for free. It's just so easy. Once you have that turnip out, it just blocks out so many different options. And Pit recovers with the dash attack or the get up attack. Peach does have a pretty mediocre get up attack, but a lot of people don't expect it, so it's actually pretty good if used at the right time. Not unlike her roll. Not the best option off ledge, but some people don't expect it, and you can actually end up behind people, which is pretty good. And Pit doing kind of questionable down smashes near the ledge.
I think people tend to, go towards down smashes if they see that they're just gonna come in a lot. But then again, that can be baited and very well punished.
Yeah. Pit is doing down smashes to try to cover the ledge, which is not the best option because it doesn't hit underneath it. So once they're on the ledge, they're pretty much safe. So I'm wondering what Pit is trying to achieve with those. They might just be like panic down smashes. I'm not really sure. Jay-Woo.
Oh wow.
Almost gets a really good punish. Marth can do a pretty good job of edge guarding Peach if she's off stage. I'd like to see Jay-Woo use his air dodge a little bit more.
It would be a nice mix.
Yeah,
he's coming back with his double jump and a B. It can only get you so far.
Yeah, like if you can read out one of her nairs, you can usually air dodge around the entire duration of it. Good there by Jay-Woo, but if you can air dodge through her nair, then you can usually end up back on stage pretty safe. So I'd like to see Jay-Woo do that more, but Jay-Woo, okay, well,
Again,
Jay-Woo,
giving her too much space.
yeah, Jay-Woo was underneath Pit, which is usually a good place to be as Marth. Peach has terrible options coming down if she doesn't have a turnip. Jay-Woo had pretty good DI there, but doesn't quite survive. Peach's forward throw, obviously, probably one of the best kill throws in the game. So.
Oh, wow. Ooh, reads the air dodge finally.
Patient. Jay-Woo being real patient. And there, Jay-Woo uses his double jump, so Pit knows he can land on the platform, and there's nothing Pit can do, or Jay-Woo can do to cover it, other than maybe the brave up air. So, as I said, Jay-Woo was being patient. He actually became impatient and goes for a suboptimal option. So, and we can see Jay-Woo's frustration at his Marthritis going for random down smashes and forward smashes, and it works out. Jay-Woo, of course, is actually known for going for a lot more down smash or forward smashes than you might reasonably expect a player of his level to do.
Right.
Like there, I would have liked Jay-Woo to air dodge onto the platform, knowing that Pit is going to try to cover it with an air, but he elects to try to land onto it, and again, it doesn't work out. And there's the terrifying Stitch.
Oh God. Great way to end the set.
Yeah. So that's a tough spot to be in because really the only way you can deal with it is to grab it in the air. And then if you grab it in the air, Peach can just like fast fall bear you.
Yeah.
Give you the booty, the Nicki Minaj.
So who do we have next?
I'm not sure. Should be somewhere in losers. Okay, losers finals. So we should have Jwoo and Bananas maybe? Yeah, looks like Jwoo and Bananas again.